Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another review of The King's Affection, and wow, you guys, this episode brought it. So intense, so insane, a lot happened. I'm happy Ha-kyung knows the truth. Finally, her suffering is done. But even though that Lord SangHeon was arrested, but he has to go out with a bang. And looking at the preview for episode 20, which I will talk about later on in this episode, it looks like he's gonna go out with a bang. Hey, what's up guys? Hey, before I begin the review, I just want to say this. Thank you so much for enjoying my videos. Don't forget to like my videos, comment down below, and overall, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you guys won't miss any new videos I upload pretty much every day. First, I want to get this out of the way. SoEun, she decided to break off the marriage. She didn't want to be part of a loveless marriage. She knows that it's just going to create more misery for the both of them, and she already knows that JiWoon loves someone else. I give her huge props for that. She pretty much gave up on the guy, the only guy in this drama that she really loves, and I really do hope that she gets a happy ending. Next, Lord SangHeon is going after people who knows about the secret. So first, JiWoon's dad, he was going to assassinate Lord SangHeon, but remember, SangHeon told a guard to keep an eye on him, but then he ended up being killed by JiWoon's dad while he was following Lord SangHeon. This made Lord SangHeon fight back. Lord SangHeon sent JiWoon's dad a bloodied ribbon, and this made JiWoon's dad run back home. He finds his maids dead, and he finds his wife being threatened. Later on, JiWoon's dad does fight back the guards. Half of the guards are dead, half of them ran away, and his wife did faint, but she's gonna be okay. And then we get to Eun. He's bloodied, he's hurt, he's fighting off some goons, and Prince Wonsan is there, while Court Lady Kim and Eunuch Hong are being tied up. Prince Wonsan did slash Eun across the chest, but he didn't kill him. He said to Eun, "For my last brotherly act, I'm not gonna kill you, but don't show your face again." Wow, I thought Eun was going to die. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys thought the same way, but I have a feeling that Eun might fight against Prince Wonsan again in the last episode. Since there's going to be this war, they might fight again, and there's a possibility of Eun getting killed. Next, Iwi, sort of indirectly, at the same time directly, tells SangHeon he's gonna take him down. So first, when Iwi brought up the rumor about the king being a twin, it was the scene with Iwi, the grandmother, and Lord SangHeon. It's kind of funny that I call Lord SangHeon, and not the grandfather, even though he is. But anyway, he brought up the rumor. Grandma is trying to play it off like, oh, it's just some dumb rumor. But come on, Iwi already knows. In that scene, I love how Iwi kind of brings up the rumor, but also looks at Lord SangHeon at the same time, implying that, don't worry, the secret will be taken to the grave, but also hinting, what if the twin sister came back alive, pretty much foreshadowing that Iwi is going to take down Lord SangHeon, and he's not wrong. And then towards the ending of this episode, Iwi came in time to save JiWoon, his dad, Court Lady Kim, and Eunuch Hong when they were tied up and was about to get killed. At that moment, Iwi finally arrested Lord SangHeon for treason. Finally, we've been waiting this whole time since episode 1 for him to get what he deserved, until the ending of this episode. And then after Lord SangHeon was arrested, well, I shouldn't say Lord anymore, but after he was arrested, Iwi brings up everything that he's done. The poisonous plants on the former king, Lord Changchon being accused, physician Seungyu killing Inuch Cho. All of that is going to be at his trial. And then we get to the truth being revealed, not only to Ha-kyung, but also the grandma. For Ha-kyung, finally, I've said this already and I'll say it again. Her suffering is over. She may need some time to process what she learned, but it's over and she can probably move on. For grandma, Iwi told her everything. What SangHeon did, what happened to the twin sister, and Iwi, right in front of her, is actually Dami. And sticking with the truth, JiWoon's dad wants to turn himself in for all of his wrongdoings. Iwi really can't forgive him right then and there because he has killed so many innocent people, and instead of giving him his punishment, he gives him a task to do in Yoyeon. And right after his task is done, then Iwi will give him his punishment. And this is where I find this situation a little bit funny. When Iwi goes back into being Dami, and Dami does end up with JiWoon, don't you think it's a little bit funny that the daughter punish her future father-in-law? And then we get to the ending of this episode. Even though that SangHeon is arrested, he has to go out with a bang. And of course, he escapes. And all of the guards who were guarding his prison are dead. And then a moment later, we see this huge army being led by Wonsan. And I'm going to take a wild guess. That's his army in Yeoyeon. And the intensity rises, the intensity of the music, the situation, and the episode ends. You already know there's going to be a war, and after watching episode 20's preview, I'm going to talk about that. This episode was insane. Just when you thought episode 18 was insane, episode 19 beats it, with the intensity of the situation. For example, Lord SangHeon pretty much going after people who knows about the secret, really shutting them up permanently and literally bringing the secret to the grave. And I think they're foreshadowing characters and like maybe Eon or JiWoon's dad, and well, after watching episode 20's preview, maybe Iwi, and then Dami and JiWoon would never be together, and oh man. Out of all the things to see in the finale, I think the number one thing I want to see is the fight, the big fight, army versus army. Oh man, you already know that's going to be crazy. And the fact that it's at nighttime, when it comes to fight scenes, I don't like it when it's at night or in a dark place. I want to see what the fighters are doing. I want to see punches being thrown, kicks, or wielding a sword or a shield or whatever. I want to see all that. So, well, that's just a personal preference of mine, but I mean, it is what it is. Hey, leave it in the comments below if you thought that Eon was going to die in this episode, because, I mean, he was bloodied, he was beat up. I mean, there were, how many goons fighting against him? He was the only one there. Now I'm going to talk about the finale preview. So first, we see Iwi's army fighting Lord SangHeon's army. That's straightforward. And then we see Jaeon on the ground. Is he killed? Because after that, we see Iwi crying. And then we see JiWoon crying. Is his dad dead? And then after that, we see Court Lady Kim about to hang herself. But as she was about to hang herself, she was looking at the king's gown. Does Iwi die? I mean, after that, we do see Iwi being choked by Lord SangHeon and blood is coming out of his mouth. And then we see JiWoon crying. But let's not forget that we do see Dami and JiWoon. They look like they got married. But the fact that that scene was very, white blurry, it seems more like a dream than an actual scene happening. Now, the thing is, you don't want to ruin your finale with the preview. So maybe Iwi doesn't die. Maybe Prince Jaeon doesn't die. Maybe they're just hiding the fact that someone else dies, like Eon or someone else. I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments below. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of my review for episode 19 and the trailer for the finale episode. And if there's anything I might have missed, please leave it in the comments below. Other than that, if you like this video, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. See ya.